Good Monday afternoon. I'm Chief Meteorologist Emily Walls. We do have an update on yesterday's storms that moved through. Of course, we had severe thunderstorms rolling through Chicagoland Sunday night and a couple tornado warnings as well. And the National Weather Service did confirm so far 3 EF0 tornadoes. One was in Elburn in Kane County, again EF0, and then 2 were actually confirmed in the city of Chicago on the south side. We have yet to receive the map on exactly where these 2 paths crossed, but as of right now, we've had 2 confirmed tornadoes in the city of Chicago, both EF0 from your Sunday night storms, and unfortunately, we could be doing this all over again tonight. So let's take a look here. The Storm Prediction Center has actually upgraded our risk of severe storms for later on this evening. We are now highlighted in a moderate risk in the red shaded area. For those of you in Northwest Indiana, LaPorte County, most of Newton and Jasper counties, you're in an enhanced risk, which is a level 3 of 5, but the majority of the Fox 32 viewing area is now highlighted in this moderate risk. So again, that's a level 4 of 5. So we are planning on severe thunderstorms rolling through later on this evening. Now, the primary threat really is going to be for straight line damaging winds. Notice here from this map that the majority of the Chicagoland area is highlighted in a 45% risk, meaning that any given point within this map, within 20 miles of that, there's a 45% chance of seeing damaging wind gusts rolling through. And with the type of storms that we're going to have today, we could potentially be dealing with winds in excess of 70 miles per hour. So these could potentially be destructive severe thunderstorms that are rolling through. And also embedded tornadoes, not out of the question. Previously today, most of the area was highlighted in a 2% tornado risk or a 5% tornado risk. And just with this last update that just came out about an hour ago, right around 3 p.m., we've all been upgraded to a 10% tornado risk. So what can you do right now? It is time to kind of start thinking about your severe weather plan. If a tornado warning is issued for your area, where are you going to go? What do you want to do? So at this point, when you're planning where you and your family should go, for those of you with a basement, that's always going to be your best option. So if a tornado warning is indeed issued for your location later on this evening and into the overnight, go to the basement if you have that available to you. For those of you that don't, you're going to want to get to an interior room of your home, away from windows, and try to get away from exterior walls. So again, those are the best locations that you can get to. For those of us that live in places like Chicago, in some high rises, if a tornado warning is issued later on this evening for the Chicago area, you're going to want to try to get down to the lower level of your building and in an interior room. So kind of same deal here, away from windows and away from those exterior walls. So let's time things out here. Futurecast taking us throughout the next few hours. We're actually really quiet right now. A lot of us are just enjoying the heat. Of course, some locations across the west, the southwest suburbs, we do have that heat advisory remaining in effect for a few more hours for heat index values as high as 100 to 110. But here comes the storms. So closer to 7, 8 p.m., I think we're going to start to see those advancing toward the area, and watch how they continue to develop throughout the evening. So by 9 p.m., we could be seeing storms well across the majority of the area near and north of I-80, but then continue to dive to the southeast. So here's 11 p.m. We still have those storms rolling through. And again, damaging wind gusts do appear to be the largest concern that we have for this evening, but embedded tornadoes certainly going to be a possibility. So we're going to have to take any severe thunderstorm warning very seriously, because even if you don't see a tornado warning, just know that the type of storm that we're going to be dealing with, sometimes those rotations are hard to pick up. So brief spin-up tornadoes are going to be possible. So even if you have a severe thunderstorm warning that is issued for your area, just take it seriously and make sure you're staying safe and have ways to get those severe weather alerts. Now, your high temperatures so far today, most of us have topped out in the upper 80s to near 90 degrees. The heat index, again, has been in the triple digits for many locations. We do have some relief in sight, though. A cold front's going to move through. We're back down to the 70s for highs on Wednesday and Thursday before we warm up into the low to mid 80s again by Friday and Saturday. Here's where things are right now. Again, 88 degrees. We have southwesterly winds, 8 miles per hour. Tonight, we have storms, and severe storms are becoming more and more likely for later on this evening. I think the time frame that we're most concerned about is going to be 7 p.m. through about 1 a.m., and then we should start to quiet things down a bit. Your 7-day forecast: tomorrow we do have a small chance of storms, otherwise just lots of sunshine for the rest of the week, so we just have to power through this evening and tonight. We have cooler conditions Wednesday and Thursday with highs in the 70s, then we are back to the 80s Friday through Monday.